All right, you lose 2 out of 3. I'm not going to ask you what are the positives, but what are the takeaways from the weekend?
Well, actually, there are some positives because we had a chance to win all 3. I mean, you talk about Friday's first game. We're down. It's a 0-0 ball game going into the 7th, but we had runners on second and third in the first inning and a chance to score some runs, and that didn't happen. We left the bases loaded a couple of times, so a key hit here or there, we had a chance to win that game. It was a great pitcher's game. Kylie Halbert and Haley Fryman hooked up, and it was a really good game to watch if you like pitching. And they just got fortunate to hit a ground ball through and win that one. And we come out on Saturday, and if we catch a fly ball in the first inning, it's 0-0 at the end of the first inning. We didn't, and they score 5 runs, and they win that game 7-3. So probably could have won both of those, and didn't play exceptionally well, but didn't play that bad. And then, of course, rain set in, and we came back yesterday, and I thought we got a character win yesterday, go out and get a 4-0 lead, and that got taken away. But Cruz hits a big home run in the 6th, and Alfonso did a great job in relief. So, other than the fact we weren't as offensive as we could have been, we pitched the ball well. Defensively, we made a few more mistakes than we need to, but we're a young team, and we're still learning how to win. And we've lost some games against good opponents, and that's something we got to get through. But we're in a good situation at 4-2, and we just need to continue to play and continue to get better.
With as young as you are, do you think it is good to be challenged early like this, so that later on in the season you guys are tested for it?
Oh, absolutely. I think anytime we can go out and put kids in situations where they get challenged, I think that's a plus. We've got some key young people in the lineup right now. Shannon McBroom is in a tough position as a shortstop and a leadoff, and she's got some things she still has to learn. Both of our catchers have a lot to learn, and Maddie Green had an outstanding weekend. She's really growing into a solid catcher behind the plate for us, and that's a good thing. And we just keep pitching the way we are. I think we'll be fine. We have to continue to build on our offense, and we have to learn how to play on the road.
You have a 4-game set here against Western. I mean, what can you tell us about them? Kind of, welcome them into a back-to-back couple days in a row.
Well, I do not look at their record because they're a much better team than their record. They went extra innings with Texas Women's this weekend. They played a couple competitive games at home last weekend with Angelo State. So I think they're kind of getting the feel of being in the Lone Star Conference, and that may not be easy for them. But I expect them to come in and be competitive. I think it's going to be good for us to be at home. I think we are a different team at home than we are on the road, which isn't a good thing. But at least we're at home and get to be that team for 4 games and hopefully be comfortable. So I think it's going to be a good, solid weekend. Hopefully the weather looks like it's supposed to be pretty good, so we can have some big crowds and get a lot of energy going. And it should be a good weekend for softball.
First one's just a regional matchup, and then the rest.
Yes. First game in the series is a non-conference regional matchup, and then 3 conference games.